John Lavelle, and I'm going to tell you what I know about hunger, what causes it, what causes us to be hungry. I'm watching television shows, Dr. Oz or whatever, and when people are talking about how they can't stop eating, and they all had weight issues too, and they want to stop eating, and he's offering them some weird solution, and I don't get it, but anyways, he's telling them that they gotta stop eating. That isn't the problem. They can't stop eating. That's the problem. And anyways, I'm pretty sure they gotta figure that one out before they left for this show. Anyways, here's the reason why we can't stop eating. People grab food and they go over the couch and they start watching television and they start throwing the stuff down their throat. Now, the problem with throwing stuff down your throat and sitting on a couch is that sitting is a really bad posture for completing digestion. It really doesn't work. You have to sit down for at least 15 minutes after eating because you want the stomach relaxed so you can get the stomach acids into the food, because that's part of the digestive program. And so you want that to be completed. But what I do is after 15 minutes of digesting my food, I get up on my feet, and because that's the proper posture to be in, because now you're completely straight and your legs are down, and the muscles are no longer sitting in a relaxed position. Your muscles are tighter, and so the procedure is it's the proper posture for the digestive system to complete its job. Now you're saying, well, why wouldn't that make you hungry? Well, when you're sitting and the food isn't going through, the brain will start to come up with some solution. What it seems to be as a solution is maybe you should throw more food down to get this food moving, like use it as a ram, and then you just keep eating and you just keep eating and just keep eating, and you can tell that your digestive system isn't working properly because you are putting on weight. You shouldn't put on weight just because you're eating food. The body will actually take what it needs and get rid of the rest. But it's almost like it's malfunctioning is what it's doing. It's nothing's working right. You're crushing your pancreas and your liver and causing a whole bunch of problems. Now, when I was a kid, I think I was 16, I used to work in industry, and I'd work in place that had like 50 to a couple hundred guys, and we varied in age, from my age up to retirement, and not one of us, none of us, had a weight issue at all. And the reason being is we were only given 30 minutes for lunch. By the time we punched that down, and we lost 20 minutes at least, and then we'd have 10 minutes to digest it, and we were back up on our feet and out there. And we weren't cracking a sweat or anything. These jobs were mostly measuring like quality control and stuff. And when the coffee trucks would come in for break, you should see the guys load up with like the big honey buns and that. Correct. Some guys were buying 3 and 4 of them, and no weight. There wasn't any one of us that could eat 3,000 calories, and it would mean nothing to us. But I used to periodically have to go into the office for whatever, and I noted in there that 3/4 of the people in there had weight issues. There were people who sat in chairs all day, and they had weight issues, and we never did, and I never did, and I was in the hospital for just lately, a few years ago. I had to do 5 months because I'm crippled, so I had to go there because of a walking issue, and 5 months, let me tell you how horrible that was. But anyways, I did put on weight because I was basically in a wheelchair, and I was exercising. They had a weight room and everything. I was doing what I could, but it didn't matter. and I was just chunking out. And since I'm back, I've been right back to my own weight again because I stand up. And don't go by my face because I'm from here down. I'm fine. Up here, this is a drug I take, makes my face look fat. But the rest of me is right on cue. I'm not overweight at all, and I can eat whatever I want. Gravy all over everything. I can put gravy on my cereal if I want. There's nothing I can't do. And anyways, that's the trick to controlling hunger. I don't get hungry. I just put around here whenever I go out. But the only time I get hungry if I give up this standing up and decide to sit. And another note is when I was a kid, my mother she would make the meals, and she was typical of most women. Basically, their duty, I guess, was to make the meals and that. And so she'd be up running around getting a meal, and before she was even finished or just finished, she'd be back up on her feet, clearing out the table, get the dishes all ready. Where my father was reading the newspaper, and she never had weight issues, but what he did, because he sat down at a table. So, and I saw this with many women didn't have much weight problems back then, and there were some that did. If there was a lot of sitting for soap operas and stuff, they did, but a lot of them didn't have weight issues. And anyways, that was an interesting note too. See ya.